soberholic vlog. Nice to have you here today. Unfortunately, today isn't much of a vlog as such, but I think it's a really important video that I need to do. So just come down here to this beautiful little spot next to a bit of water, because isn't that nice? Now, I haven't got a vlog for today because today I've been focused entirely on adulting and self-care. I've cleaned up my house, finally got stuck into my shed and took a load of rubbish out of there, and it's actually been really therapeutic. I had no idea how much cleaning up, throwing out old memories and rubbish could actually help to move along. I've thought a lot about whether or not I would do this video today and talk about what I'm going to talk about, and I've come to the conclusion that I think it's really important that I do. Now, if you've watched any of my videos, you know I have no worries or concerns talking about my mental health, what's going on, depression, anxiety, the things that are affecting me in those ways, and talking about that and being completely open. This is a public forum. Anyone can watch this. That's fine. That's what I want to do. I want to be able to help people to open up and talk about the things that are going on in their life, because it is just so important. The thing I didn't want to talk about today is the fact that I'm on my way to counselling right now. And that seems stupid because, you know, that's part of the whole mental health thing. That's part of dealing with it. That's part of coping with it. Unfortunately, the toxic side of my masculinity still screams at me that I should be able to deal with this on my own. I don't need help. I just need to toughen up and deal with it. And the reality of the matter is that there are people out there that spend years training and learning how to do this and how to help people. This is their job. These services are there for that reason. They're experts at doing this. That's what I need. I'm a digger driver. I do what I can to help myself. I've been doing tasks this week focused on getting my life back on track, being happier, enjoying my own company again, and all that stuff's really important. But right now, I need some new tools. I need some new coping mechanisms, and that's what I'm here for. These services are here and they're available, and we should use them. So that's what I'm going to do. Like I said, it's strange the fact that I can talk so openly about my struggles with mental health, all the things that I go through, my addiction, everything like that, but fessing up to you and to this camera that I need help and I'm going to get help is impossible. I feel sick. I felt sick when I made the call to make the appointment for this. It's such a hard thing for me to do, and I just wanted to do this and let you know that, yeah, it's hard, but we got to do the hard yards. We got to do the hard things. Go and get the help. Talk to people. Do the things we need to do. No matter how hard it is, sometimes you just got to do it because you can't deal with everything on your own. So if you're watching this right now and you are struggling, you are going through a hard time, and you have the same fear that I had when I made the call to ring this counsellor, that's completely understandable. That's completely normal. I think everyone that goes through it would go through that same fear. But what you need to realise is it's okay. It's okay to be scared and not want to do things, but do things. I've been in points in my life where I've been so depressed that making a cup of tea seems like the hardest thing in the world, and that I could never achieve it. Ringing up and asking for help, it's one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. But, you know, I've done it before. It's helped in the past. Doing it again now, it's going to help again. If you need that help, if you want that help, if you want to get better, go and do it. That's all I'm saying. I'm doing it. I'm talking to you about it. I'm terrified, but I'm going to do it, and it's okay. That fear is based in nothing. That fear is based in the toxic parts of who I am, and those are the bits that I need to overcome. Anyway, I'm going to head up the hill now and go and talk to this therapist, and I'll catch up with you after. I think I said it before, but I'll say it again. If you think you might need help, go and get it. That was just totally worth it. Just to be able to talk to someone who listens and understands and doesn't have any cards in the game, doesn't have any room to judge, that can just listen and, go, hey, you're on the right track, maybe try this, maybe try that. Oh man, just totally worth it. Got some good advice. I'm going to go and hunt up a GP. Apparently I can get a referral to a psychiatrist, which is then funded through the government, and I can get that referral from the GP, which is awesome, because I think at the moment I would quite like to see a psychiatrist. The trouble I'm having is my brain just doesn't stop. It's just 24/7 from the moment I wake up until the moment I go to sleep, just going round and round and round in circles. That's why I skate. The ramp skating, for me, ramp skating and street skating, when I'm focused on that, all the noise is stopped, everything's gone, it's just quiet, I'm just focused on one thing. It's my favourite, and that's the way I turn things off now, whereas I used to just turn it off with a drink. I'd grab a bottle, first couple of glasses in, noise gone. Next day I was so hungover I couldn't think about anything anyway, and the only thing I was worried about was getting a drink, so it wasn't much of a hassle. What I really want to do now though is go and see a psychologist and just get some help and just reset some of those brain patterns, because while I have done really well and come a long way, 501 days sober now, my first instinct is still to rush back to those destructive tendencies. I get stressed, I get wound up, I want to drink, I want to smoke, I stop eating, I skate hard because I just want to hurt myself. I've actually re-torn my MCL on my knee today, so I'm in a little bit of pain from that. But the way my brain is wired at the moment, that pain is good because I'm punishing myself for mistake. It's really stupid. But my brain basically needs a quick reset. Just some new ways of thinking about things, some new ways of doing things, and some new coping mechanisms, because the old ones, they never worked. They were just band-aids. They didn't help me. They were really destructive, and I don't want to go down that path again. So yeah, I'm really, really happy about that. But just to say again, if you are struggling, reach out, ask, get help. There's nothing wrong with it. I know it's hard. I know it's scary. Trust me, man. Last thing I wanted to do was admit that I actually needed help. But doing it is really awesome and really worth it. Anyway, I'm sorry there's not much of a vlog today. It's just me rambling on. But thank you so much for being there. I'll see you on the next one. Bye!
Don't wake me.